I need to film this video, but I left my tripod in my car, which is all the way in the driveway, and I don't want to get it. So you are sitting on a stack of books on my dresser in a very weird angle, and the lighting's probably very wrong. In continuation, well, it's not even really a series, but I get a lot of questions or a lot of requests for fitness training, fitness tips, that kind of thing, because I'm very much into that. And this may be very wrong, and no one may agree with it, but you all asked for fitness tips, so this is my opinion, and I'm gonna give it to you. And that is, in my opinion, the most important thing when being fit and when trying to get fit, lose weight, do whatever, put on muscle, everything, training, is not about diet. It's not about the exercises you do. It's not about your genetics. It's not about anything. I think the most important thing for everyone to recognize and be aware of is the need and the benefit of rest days. And I say that because rest days are actually really freaking great. It's not slacking, it's not being lazy, it's not having an excuse not to work out. Rest days are very, very beneficial in keeping yourself healthy and keeping your body healthy. Because if you push your body too far and end up getting hurt, that can put you out for a very long time and you'll lose a lot of the progress that you've been making. So when planning a workout or creating a schedule or anything like that, figure in rest days, whether it's rest days or rest times. And then just know that as you're working out, your schedule is a guide to follow, but it's not something you need to stay strict with. It can get messed up, and you always want to do what feels best for your body. For my workout schedule, it's a lot different now because my job schedule changed, but Wednesday was always on the list as a workout day. But in my head, it was also very much an optional workout day for the very fact that I climb really hard on Tuesdays. Tuesdays are my projecting days, and if I don't feel good on Wednesday, then I don't need to work out on Wednesday because I don't want to get hurt. Because if you're prone to injury like I am, especially with running, which I am training for, I am very flat-footed. My ankles overpronate. I had Osgood-Schlatter disease when I was in middle school and high school. Everything is telling me not to run, but I am able to do it as long as I listen to my body and make sure not to overdo it to injure myself. And with that being said, I run on Tuesdays and Sundays. Sometimes it really sucks, like waking up and being like, oh, I gotta run, but I still am happy after I do it. And I was at a point where I was running every day, but I got shin splints very quickly and my shins started hurting, and then I wouldn't be able to run, so I got out of the habit of running. You just want to make sure that you are giving your body what it needs. So even today, I try and run 3 to 5 miles. 3's that hot spot average whenever I go out for a run on Sundays or Thursdays. Depending on what I'm doing, if my shins start feeling bad, or I'm in pain, or it doesn't feel good, even if I'm not at 3 miles, even if it's only been 1 mile or part of a mile, I will turn around and go home, because it is better for me to not push through it than to push through it, get injured, and then regret it. And what really sucks is if you get into fitness, and you get that fitness bug where you really, really love it, you want to continuously do it because you feel good. Take the rest days, because you will get injured. Like right now, I have a minor climbing injury, and that's with anybody. If you climb, you're going to get injured probably at some point in your career. And it's this middle joint. This joint's really sore, so I've only climbed twice this week, which hurts my soul. And yesterday, I climbed with a lobster claw, so I taped my injured finger next to a non-injured finger. So instead of having 4 fingers, I had 3 fingers to work with. Made everything a lot more difficult, but I was able to climb, and I just wasn't able to climb to the advancement that I'm used to. And particularly for climbers, last thing, it is better for you if you get injured, depending on what your injury is, to protect yourself and to continue to climb, but avoiding what triggers that injury. So, with fingers, a lot of the times you can have joint pain, or at the worst, you can tear your A2 pulley, which is the tendon in your finger, and that's like really not fun, and put you out for like a while. And in that situation, it is better to continue with calisthenics and continue to climb because you're able to climb, but to tape it up, protect it, and then not climb crimps, because crimps and that all that weight on your fingertips is what causes those injuries. So it's actually better to just modify your workout rather than completely cutting it, because you will lose more progress completely cutting it than if you were to spend that time focusing on some of your weaknesses. Like for rock climbing, I have a very strong advancement in crimps. I'm good at that. I have small fingers. I'm strong. Crimps are my thing, which is, the tiny stuff. But then there are slopers where it's like your big palms and like palming and all that crap, and I'm not good at those. So in this instance, I can instead go easy on the crimps to watch my fingers, but advance myself and strengthen my abilities to do slopers, but still retaining that muscle memory of climbing.